Appreciate it. I didn't bring my little iPod timer clock thing, so I lose track of time. The switchboard says one thing and the phone says another. So, yeah, when somebody asks you to give them a crit or critique their work, yeah. Change this, change this, change this. Not, well, couldn't you make her white? Or does she have to listen to country music or whatever? It's not your story. It's their story, my story. You know, change the T-E-H to T-H-E and circle that so I know to change it. And that's it. In here you said you were cooking a cake, but down here you said you took a roast out the oven. That's what editors correct remind you of. And Nicole does that so well. So well. I just love that girl. I love that girl. So, I know I said I was going to try to get that loaded last weekend. But I got some more Nicole's changes, and I'm trying to be better and better and better at my craft, at my job. Forgot when you treat it like a hobby, it pays you like a hobby. You treat it like a job, it pays you like a job. So I'm trying to get better and better and better at my job. And one day I'll get there. One day, sorry, I got a scratch. One day, okay, book number 3. It's gonna be good to go. Maybe the 3rd edit around. Not my, what is this? My 11th, I think, edit. Well, because, you know, I give it to different people for different reasons, and then I try to save Nicole and Kiki for last, because they catch stuff, you know? And it's so funny, because in your head, you know, it sounds okay. But, you know, like my Barbara versus Barbara, B-A-R-B-A-R-A, B-A-R-B-R-A. You know, under the tent, example, there was a huge tent on the beach with guys surfing. Why was there a band under the tent, she thought? Versus, there's a tent on the beach? Okay, now, what did I type? There was a huge tent on the beach and guys surfing. And, comma, what was that? Comma, and, what was that? A band under the tent? See, she just makes it make sense without changing the story. Or I don't have to, she'll give me that suggestion or another suggestion. So I change one line. I don't have to add like a whole new chapter and everything to the story. So yeah, I understand my editors get paid a ton of money, and then the agent goes between the publisher and the editor. Sometimes it depends on what you pay the agent to do. And though I have a small experience in that, yeah, my book is still sitting on somebody's floor from 1991. So that's why I decided to self-publish. And I'm going to get better and better and better. And then I just joined a new Black writers group. Wow, talk about good information. I mean, meat. Forget the potatoes. Meat. It's all meat. Meat. And I'm trying to think of the name so I could at least give a shout out. And I can't think of the name of the dang group. I'm sorry. But anywho, Nicole, I love you. I thank you. I bless you. Kiki, we gonna get it, girl. We gonna get it. You help me out so much. You record and put it in the email. And I'll type it up for you, send it back. Because you have helped me, oof, yeah, immensely. So, we all gonna work together, and then Nicole's gonna start her book. Nicole writes sweet, fluffy stuff. Snow White type of stuff. But boy, she wrote something for Truth or Dare. That had some juice, if you know what I mean. That had a lot of juice to it. So sister, write your story, child, write your story. And I still have that story, by the way. So if you don't write it, I'm gonna write it for you and put your name on it and put it in my book. So, editors, they are so very, very important, especially for people like me who write a whole line and it doesn't make sense at all because I see the picture in my head. I try to take it from here to there. And sometimes, especially, you know, like when I tune in and like, I'm telling you, Spirit wrote the story of the angels. I'll read about that in my next one. I'll try and find it now and read about that one in my next video. I'm telling you, the story was so good, and I sent it to, when the editor edited it, he's like, did you write this one? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I said, why? Okay, it's almost time, part 3, sorry.